Hi guys, this is Teddy and welcome to episode 4 of my Shipwreck Survival Island. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and today we are going to get into something a little bit different. We are going to start work on our path down here, and we're going to draw the path up into the upper level over here and over towards the first build. And we're also going to start our first build today, so it's going to be quite fun. There's going to be quite a lot of work going on as well. So what I want to do, this kind of mound here that I've got quite a lot of crops growing off of at the moment, I kind of want to expand it down. I want to have all this to be crops kind of spreading all the way over to here. So the path is kind of surrounded by the crop area, because I think that would look kind of good. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that to start us off, and I'll cut back to you in just a little while. Alrighty guys, so I've been doing quite a bit of stuff and things. As you guys can see, I thought I'd show this at night because it looks really cool at night. But I've been kind of busy. I've started putting some water in some of these little stair blocks here. And yeah, I put quite a lot of wheat down because I think the wheat kind of gives it a nice little touch. Let me pop up here. I'll burn myself in the process. But yeah, this does kind of have a good look to it. I really quite like that. And you know, the path, it's a bit dirty, but it does kind of work with the feel I'm going for. I found a couple of custom trees in as well. They look really cool. I might expand them a little bit more. I'm not sure yet. This one's kind of small and pencily, and these ones are a little bit bigger. So they look pretty good though. They do look pretty good. So next job really, guys, I need to continue this path on at the top, but I do want to start the first build, get that building in place, which means that tree, looking at it, might actually need to come back down again. I don't know. It does seem like it's a little bit close to where I want to put this building. Well, to be fair, I can always move the enchantment table. So, yes, I might have to do a bit more terraforming around the back here as well. It's going to be quite a tight little building. Unless I do one of these upside down buildings, which is kind of on stilts. So it's kind of got the downstairs open, and I can move the enchantment table up top. That could work as well. I'll think about it. I'll gather myself some resources, and I'll cut back to you in a little while. So resources have been gathered, and I was planning on going with a combination of white concrete and diorite for this build. I then put it in and discovered I absolutely hated it. So what we're going with instead is we're doing a cut of birch little bits on the dark oak like so. The birch accents work really quite nicely, and just having the strip logs does really look better than the combination of the dark oak, not dark oak, the combination of the diorite and the white concrete. So I'm going to go with that. Now I put stairs in as my under parts here. I'm thinking actually we're going to do that. Yeah, I prefer that. So we'll do that instead of that as well, because that does kind of give it more of a border. And then for the interior floor, I'm going to have quite a decent amount of space in here, actually. This thing, I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. I need to kind of move it or turn it around without breaking it, which is going to be fun. I have to recharge those pistons if I don't leave the pistons. Recharge the furnaces. Pistons. That's not the word I was looking for. But yeah, I'm going to knock these out. Pop those in place, because it's also going to hide the fact that we've got that little bit showing there as well, which will look kind of cool. And then we have like a little fenced in area here that's kind of, I don't know, we could do a stable. It's tall enough to be a little stable under there. Maybe get ourselves a horse or two. That'd be quite a good idea. But the build's coming along, guys. It is coming along, and I think with this path work I've got going on down here, bringing this up into this sort of area and then coming around this way, it's actually going to look really quite good. I'm going to have to fence this off somewhat as well, which I might have to straighten some of this off to actually fence it off, but it could work as is, or I could leave it like that. I could leave it like that, actually. That'd be quite good. But yeah, I've got myself more birch trees going over here because I realised I didn't have any birch growing. Hello, chicken. What would you like? Do you like the build? You do? Cool. Anywho, that's distractions for chickens. I'm going to get myself more birch together. Actually, let me show you what we're doing. That's what I've been doing other things as well, guys. So I've got myself this little balcony over here, which we can have a little door, probably from here, coming out onto our little balcony this side. So we've got a nice little view of the dockyard over there. And then, in addition to that, we also have a little walkway coming down here for like a little mobile boat area we can launch boats from and go exploring around the world. And we've got a nice little storage area, which, you know, put fishing storage in here and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's coming along quite nice. I need to go sleep the nice way, so I will cut it there, get myself some more materials together, see if I can get some more of this in place, and I'll cut back to you in a little while. Alrighty guys, so what I've done is I finished the downstairs of the build and I relocated my smelter by using pistons to push the furnaces all the way from over here to over here. And by doing this, I have saved the XP. These things are still fully loaded, which I think is a very clever way of doing it. So, our next task is I need to put a torch here and a torch here, and I need to put my enchantment table back in place. So let's get that done next, shall we? It's going to block off the windows a little bit, but that's actually fine. We don't mind that at all. Lovely. And put our enchantment table down there. And then we want our two chests back. One for there and the other one for here. And then we can put a little decoration around this thing at some point. But there we go. That is all relocated inside. Absolutely tons of space in here. I'm thinking what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a staircase going up here. Possibly, actually no. I'll do the staircase going down here. And then I'll do another staircase coming up from this side. That seems like quite a good idea. Because I do want a second floor in this build, but I don't want it to be too tall. I think 2 stories is going to look massive anyway, because typical Teddy, I start off doing something small, and it ends up kind of big. It ends up kind of big. So, yeah, this was only a small build, this one. This was small. So, also, I decided that this can be a little outside work area. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put a couple of furnaces in, you know, some, you know, fake workbenches, that sort of stuff. So I think that looked quite good, and I thought the cobble floor, mossy cobble floor, would look better than just having grass in there or kind of the path effect stuff going on in there as well. So the next thing I've got to do is I need to finish bringing the path up and continue it around this way out towards the rest of the island. So it's starting to really take shape, guys, and I'm really loving how it's coming along. So yeah, I'll get this path in. I'm going to bring it along, bring it around this way, and I'm also going to get this tree back in because I had to take it down because it was just that too close to this. So I had to take it down. But I do want to put it back up. These hay bales may move for me to put it back up, but I will be putting it back up. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with that, and I will cut back to you in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, as you can see, the tree is now back in place and we've got a path going on up here now as well. I've also added to the start of the second story here, and I haven't actually started putting any of the stairs in here yet, but I am planning on doing that in the very near future. So basically this is going to be the above floor level. This is all going to be slabbed out with oak. And the reason for the oak slabs is I can get into this chest a bit easier that way. I haven't figured out what I'm doing over here yet. I'm probably going to continue this wood round and then put a slab area above that as well. In fact, let's get on with that now. We can actually do that. That'd be quite useful to do. So it's literally going to be filled in just like this. And then we're going to have... no, them ones. Them ones. Just like that over the top, and we're going to fill that all in. And now when it attains to the top floor area, as you can see, I've done quite a nice little design. I haven't done this design before, but I think it looks kind of good. It does look kind of good. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to crack on and finish the top floor of this build and get the roof in place, because I do want a second floor on this. I do want a second floor. How does this look from down below? This actually looks kind of cool. Yeah, that's suitable. We can live with that. So that works for me. We'll do that. And yeah, I'll cut back to you in just a little bit when I've got a bit more work on the top floor in place. Okay, so I've got the top floor in place, guys. I've also put the roof on this thing, and I personally think this thing looks really quite good. Let's just go stand over here and have a little admiration view. It does look really quite cool. Now, I'm thinking I need another tree on that side, potentially, just to kind of frame it off a little bit more. That could work right quite nice. So I think I've got to crack on and get another tree in place. Also gonna think about doing something else this episode, and that something else is I'm a bit blue and shiny, guys. I'd rather be dark purple and shiny, so I think it's time we went and got some netherite stuff together. That seems like quite a good idea. So I'm gonna gather a few bits and bobs, and those few bits and bobs are gonna include beds. We're gonna do bed mining because we can, really. So let's run this stuff back over here. Let's put away our dark oak supplies in our dark oak barrel, because we're not going to need any of that. Andesite can go back in this chest where it lives. All the birch and the spruce stuff can go back in here as well, because we're not going to need any of that. I'm going to take the 50 dark oak, the 50 oak logs, and then we've got a stack plus another 10 white. That should be enough to do bed mining with, guys, hopefully. And I'm also going to put away me shears, because we don't need that. And I'm going to put my hoe away as well. And that should be enough wood. Wad? What's wad? Enough wood. And that should be enough beds to see me through a bit of bed mining. So I'm going to head to the nether. And I'm going to dig a little way down to level 11. And we'll do a bit of bed mining. I'm also grabbing myself a potion or two while I'm here. Do I have any fire resistance already made up? I do not. I have some regen and some water breathing. So I'm going to make myself a couple of potions as well. No, I'm not. I don't have any magma cream. So we could go brave it without the stuff. Oh, hello. I've fallen in here. That's fine. I will come back to you guys when I'm ready to go into the nether. Alrighty, guys. So here I am in the nether. As you guys can see, we've got started, shall we say. Oh yeah, I see you there, thanks. And we've got a few debris already on show, so I'm going to start collecting some of these up. If, you know. it, hit that like button. And if you really loved it, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks very much. Bye bye for now.